and welcome to the Wayfaring Panda. I'm Annette. Today I'm participating in a YouTube hop with All About the Mouse. And this month's hop is based on the picture that I'll put up on the screen. Now it kind of looks more like Alice in Wonderland, but I don't have anything from that. So I'm scrapbooking a picture from Disneyland from back in 2005, and this was taken at Francis Ladybug Boogie, which is a ride that doesn't exist anymore. And since it's a ladybug, I'm going with that theme, which kind of looks like the picture because it's kind of red and black, which you think of the Queen of Hearts, but also has a garden, which the picture has kind of a garden theme. So the scrapbook paper I'm using is from Echo Park, and it's their Ladybug collection. And I'm using one from their tag and frame set. I thought this would be a great shaker. So I'm also participating in the Disney Scrappers group where we're doing challenges for the International Scrapbooking Day. So one of the pre-crop challenges was to make a shaker element. So that's what I'm doing here. So first I'm just adding some 1/4 inch double-sided tape to adhere my acetate, and I don't buy acetate, I just use it from packaging. Usually I have a lot from stamp sets that I have purchased or other packaging, because why not use it? It's free and it's reusing instead of throwing it in the trash. I do apologize for my voice. I've been having allergy problems, plus I teach preschool, so my voice is a little hoarse. I cut out some red paper so that I can put my shaker element on top of it, and it'll help it stand out on the paper that I'm going to use on my scrapbook layout because it has the same check background that the embellishment does. And then I just figure out where the center will be so I can glue down the sentiment that was in the inside of the frame. I also added 2 layers of foam tape so that it will be deep enough in the well for me to add the shaker bits. I'll put a link to both of the groups, All About the Mouse, which is a Facebook group, and the Disney Scrappers, which is kind of a forum, if you'd like to participate in any of those groups. Then I'm adding some shaker bits that I got at a convention here in St. Louis. Actually, it's in Illinois, but they advertise it as St. Louis. And the booth, I believe, was called Tall Mouse Designs, and they had a lot of different little shaker bits that you could get for just a couple dollars. And so I'm adding some that look like crystals and some that are like little red metal balls. I used my powder tool to go around the sides to keep the sides from being so sticky so that hopefully the embellishments don't really stick to it too much. I didn't put too many embellishments in as I normally would in a shaker since the background has words. I don't want it to be totally covered up. Then I'm just adding some flowers that I made ahead of time with some die cuts from Fawn that was with their Teapot set. But you can use whatever flowers dies that you have or whatever flower embellishments that you have. Then I add a ladybug that's from the tag and frame collection, as well as a Mickey head that's from EK Success. And I wanted to do that because it goes along with the colors, but also so I have a hidden Mickey on my scrapbook layout. Then I decided to add some of the sticky back jewels. I thought they went really good with it, and plus give it some sparkle. I don't know where these came from. These have been in my stash for quite a long time. And I kind of struggle a little bit here because I'm not really always the best at trying to figure out how to do my embellishments and clusters. So I'm trying to work on that. So I struggle a little bit trying to decide which size of these jewels to use and where to put it. For the base of my page, I'm just using a 12 by 12 piece of white cardstock, and I'm adding some pieces of paper from the little Ladybug Echo Park collection that I already went ahead and cut so you wouldn't have to watch me figuring out what sizes to make all my paper. So I just chose some flowered print paper and this kind of black and white gingham. And I'm not really following a sketch, I just kind of had it in my mind how to do it, and it could be similar to somebody's sketch, I don't know, but I just figured it out on my own. And so if you want to scrap lift me, feel free to do that. You always have permission to scrap lift anything that I do that is my own ideas. I just used double-sided tape to adhere my paper to the page, and I'm kind of using my grid on my glass mat to try to get the paper straight, although I do have trouble getting things straight, so I don't think I got it exactly straight. Then I'm just adding these borders that I made with some Creative Memories black cardstock and my Creative Memories border punch. And you can add, whatever borders that you have according to the punch. I do demonstrate how to use this punch on a few of my previous videos. And I really like the look that it gives. I will put a list of all the products that I'm using in the description below. Some of these will be affiliate links. They don't cost you anything extra to use, but I do get a small commission from any sales that the links generate. And that helps support my channel. Some of the items also may not be available because some scrapbook supplies are only available for a certain amount of time. Plus, also, I have a lot of things in my stash that are probably really old. Then I kind of play around with some of the items that I picked out from the collection that I thought would look good with the scrapbook layout. And I just kind of play around to see where I want to put them and which ones to actually use. I kind of struggle with doing clusters, so I'm trying to challenge myself to do that. And I think I am getting better. Go ahead and put my photo onto my page. I had it ready to adhere it with some photo squares, but I decided I wanted to pop it up with one layer of the foam because I thought since the shaker was already raised up, it would look better if the photo was also raised up. I don't usually pop up my things so much because I don't want too much dimension in my photo albums because then they get too bulky. But since this page already has a shaker, it's not going to raise it up any further than it already is. I used my Nuvo Deluxe glue to glue down my shaker and the tags that I'm going to use as the base for my clusters. I like using this glue for everything. Then I adhere a Doodlebug Designs doily to my layout to be the mat for my journaling tag. And I really like when different companies have journaling tags that come with their collections because then of course it matches and it's an easy way to add a short message about your pictures. And I like adding journaling to your pages so in the future you know what it's about. In this case it was important because this ride is no longer in existence. I didn't know that until I looked up the name of it. It used to be at California Adventure, which is across from Disneyland, and it was in the Bugs Life area, I believe. Then I just look at my sticker sheet that came with the Ladybug collection to see which ones I might want to use to build up my cluster that's below my journaling. I decided to go with the floral sticker instead of using the Ladybug cutout. One of our challenges for the Disney Scrappers is to create a layout where you add 13 of something, and it could be something as easy as 13 stickers. So I created 13 of these die-cut flowers to add to my scrapbook layout, and I just used different colors of paper that go with the Ladybug collection. So I just figure out where I want them, and then I glue them on, and I also decide to add another Ladybug from the tag and frame collection. I continue building up my clusters by using some more of the elements that I already used, such as the Mickey heads, the jewels, and some more of the paper ladybugs. I also pulled out some hearts that I think might have come from Hobby Lobby and add those to my layout just to give some extra depth and some sparkle, and also because it brings in the idea of the Queen of Hearts. And also I like the hearts because my sister's in the picture, and of course I love my sister. I really liked how this collection turned out, so I look forward to making some more scrapbook pages. As I mentioned earlier, this is part of a hop, so please hop along to all the different participants and watch their videos and give them some support by liking their videos and leaving comments. And if you're not already a subscriber, we'd all appreciate if you can subscribe to our channels. That helps us to grow and to get more views. Also, that helps you so you don't miss any future videos. Now, as I was saying, I really do like this collection, so I can really see doing some other things. So even if you're not doing a Disney scrapbook, you could use this for garden pictures. I'm also looking forward to using it with my dog pictures because some of the sayings, like there is one like small and mighty and cute as a bug. Those will look really good for my dog pictures. I want to thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.